is foggy. No, we don't go that way. Trash man, where's the trash man? He coming today? This was a holiday. Oh, good morning there. Oh my God. They are like freaking it all up right here. Wow. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. We made it. We made it to the weekend. Meatball got his pajamas on. So quiet. When it's kind of foggy like this, it's so quiet. Everything you hear is the birds. A lot of birds hang out here, especially in the summertime and in the springtime. Oh my God. Sounds like a tropical forest. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. They pop in and they leave. That's probably the one who's gonna, that's probably the Karen's gonna go, who always complains. Meatball, what are you doing? What are you looking for? Huh? What are you looking for? Oh, never mind. Let's give him some privacy. This pretzels. Someone had a party. I threw them all on the road. They had snacks last night. Why, they got the freak on. Good morning, kissy cat. Holy shit. Big old rock. Happy Friday. We made it to the weekend. What is your plans for the weekend? No, you know we don't go that way. Meatball got his pajamas on. This is what we're looking at today. It got sunny afterwards yesterday. My lazy butt couldn't get up. Well, it was cold all day, but still, my lazy butt didn't even get on the trainer or nothing. Today will be definitely a training day. Thank you. He loves, you know what? Some dogs don't. They don't let their dog. I was watching this one TikTok where this lady, she has this English bulldog, and she forces a damn dog to get dressed. The dog don't like it. You know, I figured if the dog don't like it, don't force an animal to put the clothes on and all the bullshit. The dog growls at her sometimes, shit like that. She quits this, it's like this weird thing they have. Show with my brother. Oh, you work at the fishing show? Sweet. I remember you said something about that. So she has, it's a sticky pad or something like that, you know? And you can smear peanut butter on it. And still the dog growls at her. If a dog don't want you to get dressed, leave it the hell alone. why people force the animals to get dressed if they don't want to. There's mornings that he don't want to get dressed, so I don't force him to get dressed. The only time I'll force him, if it's raining out and we have to go out for a walk, I'll put his raincoat on. How is those fishing shows? Are they pretty cool? It's like I'm having some buffering problems. Weak network. I don't see how. Yesterday I didn't have a... See, this is so damn weird. Yesterday we walked here and I did not have any of these little things that says weak network and anything like that. This is a girl who I watch that has a pug like Meatball. Oh. So today's topic, Meatball, what are you doing? Today's topic. So yesterday I was watching a lot of TikTok because I was actually on doing some work for my regular job, and then I had no cars. I actually had no cars to detail yesterday. Oh, and I heard more bitching and complaining, especially from the dudes, about Valentine's Day. You know, I heard girls complaining how the guys dropped the ball. They didn't do nothing. This is a huge show. That's lots of booths. Oh, really? Wow. I'm about to check some of those things out. And so these girls they would tell them, yeah, we didn't really do nothing. Only thing he expected, he thought he was gonna get some or something like that, you know. He didn't bring no flowers, no candy, or no car. He just shows up and just hangs out. I'm like, you know, there was girls complaining how the guys just dropped the ball, you know. And remember how I tell you how, like, guys don't, this new generation of men do not hold the door open like that? There's this one girl, she's just complaining. You know, he didn't open the doors. He texts me to come out and like this and like that. And then there is the dudes. Man, I showed up. I brought a pizza over. I thought I was gonna get some. I don't know what. They don't put no. These dudes do not put finesse to woo a woman. And just because it's Valentine's Day doesn't mean you're gonna get some. You probably are, but you know, if you have especially, I don't know. Well, that's a different subject, but you know. But these dudes don't put no finesse in Valentine's Day. Personally, this is what I think Valentine's Day is, okay? Okay, so you know how we have Black Friday, you know, Christmas, you know, all the stores, all the retailers, restaurants included, and how they all do good because everybody's spending money. Okay, so what, and I don't know why the card people have to get on this thing, what I'm going to say, you know, because everybody gives out Christmas cards. So this is what I think. I think this Valentine's Day was exactly, take her out to a movie. Shit. Don't just show up with take her to, or stop at Stop and Go or 7-Eleven and go get her a hot dog and just sit in the car and want to make out. So this is what I think about Valentine's Day is. I think the candy people with the card people with the flower people in the restaurant, they all got together and said, hey, we need our Black Friday. Hey, let's get out of there. I don't know what you're sniffing around for, and you're gonna get in trouble. Your face is all dirty now. I think they all came up with their own holiday. I think that's what happened with Valentine's Day. Put a little thought in it. Yeah, exactly. Put a little thought into it. Because you know damn well these girls do it. They put sometimes a lot of these girls, they shop like if they're like really in love and something, they really care. They shop like a month ahead sometimes. I know Miss Mac does. You know, and I think the candy people, the restaurants, and the card and the flower people, they all got together and had a meeting, had a sit down and said, we got to have our Black Friday. So they came up with Valentine's Day. To me, you know what? Valentine's Day is cool. When I was younger, I'd always right before Valentine's Day, like a month before, I'd always break up with the girls so I didn't have to really put thought into it and do it. But that was the old Rocco. But I was sitting there, I was telling somebody, I was talking to somebody, I said, you shouldn't have to have a Valentine's Day to show your lady that you appreciate her, that you love her. You know, I bring Miss Mac at least once or twice a month. I bring her home, just if I'm out, you know, and I'll bring her home some flowers, because I know, like, especially in the summertime, she likes those daisies. She likes daisies and sunflowers. I'll bring her home that, something like that, you know, or I'll just bring her home something, just because, you know, because she does so much, you know, and that's what I think personally dudes don't do. My grandfather always brought my grandma every week. He brought her some candy or something like that, or some flowers when he got on Fridays, and then he took her out, and he took her or the kids. He says, "Everybody get ready, we're going out for dinner." It was a Friday or a Saturday. We think we are trained as kids. We are trained as kids to give Valentine gifts and cards, so we did. Exactly. Yeah, you're right. We're players. Listen. But yeah, I'm a player. But after Valentine's Day, like about a week or two, like a week after, I would get back together with the girl. I would come up with some bullshit excuse. I remember I did it twice to this one girl. She got fed up and she says, "That's the last time you break up and break my heart." Paul is a gift giver. See, Paul's a good, you know what, I never met Paul. I don't know what Paul looks like. Well, I don't know what you look like. But I tell you what, the way you talk about Paul's a very thoughtful, he's an all right guy. He's a good fellow. You know, he's a good provider, obviously, you know. He treats you good. You know, but if he puts thoughts in his gifts, you know, is a gift getter, and we're not going down there. No. You know, so he puts thoughts in it, you know. He thinks. Payday is Friday. We always went out to eat, and Friday was when I was with the kids. See, and that's how my grandfather did too. Even after the kids all moved up, because like I said, I lived with most of my life with my grandparents. Like, he would come home from work, and sometimes it was a Saturday, or most of the time it was a Saturday, but like sometimes it was a Friday, you know. I guess he'll call my grandmother on his lunch break, tell her not to cook or something like that. But being an Italian family, they always cooked. No matter what, they always cooked. And or he would call the family up, or he'll make plans and tell the whole family and meet me at this pizza place, you know, and take the whole entire family out, grandkids and everybody. And that was at least like once a month he would do that. Paul was raised by a, yeah, see, there you go. He loves animals. See, Paul's an all right guy. But these dudes are a bitch. Oh yeah, I got our card, and this one guy says, and we stopped at AM PM, and I told her let's just go for a drive. So this is what this dude did. He gives her this. She shows it this cheap ass card. You know, whatever. You know, maybe he didn't have the money. You know, goes to AM PM, brings her out a Diet Coke and a hot dog and a hot pretzel. And then they get in the car and they drive somewhere, and they eat. And the first thing after they're done eating, they were talking. So she goes, "I thought we were going to go for a drive." "Well, I thought we would do this here, you know, out here in nowhere." And she already knew what was going to happen. She was telling the story. Then he goes over and they start kissing like that. And he starts filling her up and stuff like that. And she goes, no. And he already had a condom already out or something like that. She didn't realize where it was right at. And this guy, she goes, "Look, you gotta do more to woo me to get some," or something like that. "You just can't sit there and feed me." And he goes, "You know, I understand if you didn't have a job, but you do have a job. And I'm not telling you to take me to a really nice, like Rue's Chris or something like that, but yeah." She goes, "We can sit here and kiss and make out, and that's about it. I'm not doing any oral, or we're not doing anything, you know, and we're not climbing in the back and see the car." Go home. He just dropped her off and doesn't even say goodbye or nothing. He kicked her out of the car and left her there when she got home. What a dick. My friends got a Snicker bar once. Wow. You know, now if that's in high school and stuff like that, I get that. If you're in high school and stuff like that. But then I started thinking about it. I put a lot of thought in this. And I was telling Miss Mac, you know, I said, remember when we were little kids? We went in elementary school on Valentine's Day, which is I always stressed out on it. And my mom would give me you know, they would buy the whole thing, you know, with the little cards. So you had to give everybody a Valentine's card, boy or girl. And I remember I was a little kid. I said, why do I have to write the boys ones? So, yeah. And my mom would always put a little effort into it. Like I have a little like a snack baggie. You know, she was kind of like reminds me of you kids, because she always does these little things like you do. She'd make a little bag with the card and little candy, the candies that go in there, like a little treat bag or something like that. What do you see? What do you see? What's out there? What's out there? I guess the Kinos, I was watching their live for a little while yesterday. They were on their way to Vegas. I asked them, I said, how many times do you guys go to Vegas a month? They said at least once a month they go to Vegas. I was like, dang. I remember I used to go to Vegas a long time ago. Before I started filming and getting into YouTube, we used to go to Vegas at least once or twice a month. Or every other month. But yeah, I'm like, dudes, these guys here, these boys do not put any effort in anything no more. They just think I just show up, we just hang out, and if you know what, if you really want to be alone, like, all right, I'm gonna show you an example here. Before I started filming this, I gotta watch, they make fun of me babying my pets. I baby my pets all the time. My neighbors always laugh about it, except for Gary. Gary thinks it's cute. So there's this one couple here, and he always they always go to this one side of the house. I'll take you where because it's an open Wi-Fi. And so they show up like almost every other day when it was summertime. And we used to gamble in Louisiana once a month. Not anymore. Sorry. So they would drive there, and it was always around the afternoon, like around 5 o'clock or 5:30. They always showed up, you know, it was a cute couple or something like that. I don't know why this is where they picked. Maybe she wasn't supposed to be dating him or something like that. They were secretly dating or something like that, you know? So, every time, you know, every other day you would see him there, you know, and he had his like laptop, not laptop, like an iPad. He would set it up, and they would steal the Wi-Fi from this guy right here, right? So he would have it hooked up to his car stereo, whatever the situation, because it sounded amazing, like it was movie theater quality. So they would watch a movie, have pizza, or, you know, have a soda in there, whatever the situation. You can see her have popcorn, whatever they bought popcorn. I don't know, whatever the situation is, but they always had food. And they were a cute couple. Sometimes you see them making out and stuff like that, you know, and they didn't do it. I don't think they did anything else, but they would always be making out or, you know, holding hands while they're watching the movie, you know. And of course, Meatball go up there and sniffing around, and she'll give him like, you know, is it okay if I give him a piece of pizza or whatever, or the end of a hot. But they would sit there all the time over there, and that's what they had, their own privacy or something like that, you know. And I remember walking up, is it date day? And he'd go, oh yeah. And she goes, I said, I think that. That or the guy figured out someone was stealing their Wi-Fi, and they turned the Wi-Fi, they locked it up. But they turned the air conditioner on and they run their car. Yeah, they probably didn't have much or whatever, you know. They were probably dating, you know, and they probably thought, or he thought, someone thought it'd be a cute way of doing things, you know. And we used to, oh, I already read that one. All these cars, someone make a decision. We're just gonna wait for these cars to go by here. I dated a guy down at Walmart. See, that'd be awesome. I remember one girl I dated. Her name was Jody. She moved to Texas, Garland, Texas, and I remember Valentine's Day. I don't know what, I forgot what I got her, but I think I got her something nice. But she went to Things to Remember in the mall, and she got me this bracelet. It had our names engraved in it. I don't know whatever I did with that bracelet, but I think I lost it. But she moved. She was her parents were a big time Christian family. Hey, stop it. And that's what you went and ran over there for, just to go over there and stick your nose in that fence. That's what you wanted to do. So like right here where that tree is, that's where they would park all the time. Right there. So one of these houses have an open Wi-Fi. That place is still in a mall, in our mall. Oh, really? Yeah, where she lived, and then where I lived, you know. And we met working at Jack in the Box. I remember her parents took me to Disneyland one time with them. But yeah, she had her parents and her dad got transferred to Texas, and Garland, Texas is a job he did. And they moved away, and we would talk every now and then, and I stopped talking to her because I started dating. And one time I was like, I got kind of wasted and shit like that, you know, and I called her after like 2 or 3 years, and I talked to her, and I woke her up because I forgot it was like 2 hours ahead because it was late for me. She goes, yeah, so you remember it? He goes, yeah, it's late. Why are you calling me? I'm just calling to see what you're up to. She goes, I'm sorry, I can't be talking to you anymore. I said, why? I'm getting married tomorrow. I said, what? I said, are you serious? She goes, yeah, you stopped talking to me. And I said, well, you didn't really want to do these long distance relationships. We got our on our wedding day. Oh, that is so cool. And yeah, she said, I'm getting married. I said, to who? To that one dude you used to talk to? He's like really butthurt. I was really pissed because she didn't call me and tell me that, you know, this was going on. And I was really mad at her too. So after that, after like an hour, you know, kind of giving her shit on the phone. But then again, I was really, really wasted. So I wasn't in the right mind even to run my mouth. And that was it. Singer. And then I started first, you know, but her brother got a Porsche, so they bought her a white Porsche. As soon as she got that damn Porsche, I had a guy call me before there was any chance for she got changed, and we just drifted apart, stopped calling each other. Graduated, and yeah, then I just got a bug up my ass to probably would have went down there. Yeah, both of the kids got a Porsche. He got one, and she got one. Parents were always like, well, her dad worked a lot, you know. Her mom didn't work. Well, yeah, her mom worked, just like that, you know. I think we went to prom together. But after that, but she was still like, she was a junior. She still had a year ago. He owns a jet now. So, yeah. And the worst thing about it, I had to see Amber. Her aunt lived in our apartment building. They moved in there, so she was always there. And every time I walked by, they would all be in a huddle, like, you know, in high school and shit, you know. And she would just smile, smirk, and stare at me. It was so fucking embarrassing all the time. I felt it was so damn. It wasn't embarrassing. It was so damn awkward. 70 Mexican food restaurants in Houston. Wow. Hey, you can't go wrong with Mexican food, especially with white people and Mexican food. Shit. And you're in Texas and Mexican food. Shit, you can't go wrong with that. You must have good Mexican food. Yeah, so then she started dating this one guy from her school, and he would always give me hard looks. So I started bringing some dudes around. And I remember one guy says, he was a real big guy too. He goes, I remember he asked me, what the fuck you looking at, dude? Why always giving my friend hard looks? He lives here, you don't live here. And that was it. I was actually, they were like, had a little scuffle. And after that, I guess the apartment manager said that she can't come around no more because I live here, she doesn't. And she just causing problems. Look up. Okay, let me snapshot that. Okay, I just snapshot it. I'm gonna look it up. It's not Taco Bueno. I heard your guys' is Taco Bueno. Well, I actually went there when I went out to Texas. It tastes just like out here in California, Del Taco. It tastes exactly the same. Yeah, after that, then I didn't see her after that. I remember one time I seen her father at the gas station, and he just like kind of nodded his head, you know. But that was one of those situations. We have one of those trees, one of those bushes. It's supposed to be a chive, but it actually was supposed to be chives. And we have this in my backyard, so you know, and I just trimmed the shit out of it. Come on. Yeah, this is where we're gonna put this right here, this lot right here. This is where they're gonna put the condos at. You know, burritos. Wow. Wow. Yeah, this is where they're gonna put the condos at. Everybody's in an uproar for it. Everybody's all pissed off. God forbid that we make progress out here. Condos, yeah, they're gonna put condos there, and I'll show you where they're gonna put the regular apartments over down here. Everybody's all fucking butthurt about it. Hearing about it to vote on it, and they think they're gonna win it. And just like where those houses where we walk by, they were all butthurt about because it's all the traffic are coming through. I don't know if they're for that. I don't know if they're for sale or for rent, but I heard they're gonna be senior condos. These people bitch about anything. They don't like progress. I don't know why they don't like progress. Oh, people are gonna be coming around. Oh, there's gonna be more traffic. Can't stop progress. Just like they try to vote against those houses being built, they lost. You think they're gonna? The city's gonna make money. The city ain't gonna let you outvote that. Yeah, I know damn well she's not gonna vote against it. She's a real estate agent. That's cash for her. Yeah, I'll show you where they're gonna build the apartments at. Well, it's a public hearing. I think everybody's worried about they're going to lose CCRs. I hope that we do. I really do hope we lose. You know what? These people are so fucking stupid here. When they build condos, they build apartments, they do all these upgrades to the land around us. So it's been like nothing, all these fields. They don't realize when they want to sell their house, their property value goes up. They don't realize that. That's how fucking stupid they are. And that's how stubborn and selfish they are. They all bitch, oh, my market of my house went down. Oh, I wish I can get something else. Instead of upgrading, let them upgrade the land for you. Let them do all that shit. Because once they do that shit, then it's developed. Guess what? Then it means your property value goes up. But nope. All right, so you see this field right here I'm walking up to? Meatball has a mind of his own. It's gonna trip me. So right here, it's kind of cloudy, so you can't see it. Further back on this, Meatball, stop. Okay, so I'm gonna try to point here. Way back there, the church owns some of that property. They're supposed to build this church for the last 8 or 9 years. They're supposed to build a church. I mean, build this church, the Catholic church that I go to. well, I supposed to go to. I just watched church online. So that's where they own that property. But all this other property right up here all the way down, that's where they're going to put the apartments. So everybody's all pissed off. Our house price doubled with all the bill. Exactly, you get it. These stupid asses don't get it. They don't understand it. And then guess what they're going to do? They're going to have to update this road. They're going to repave it. It's all updates. You know, updated stuff. They don't get it. They don't, or they're just too fucking stupid, or they're just too damn stubborn to realize it. Or they just don't care. Someone just fucking mean. My house sits at because of the neighborhood or something like that, my house sits at over $375,000, and that's really cheap. Actually, it probably can get $400,000, a little over $400,000 for it. Oh, there's Gary. Come on. That's Gary. That's Gary. You gonna go see Gary? I don't think Gary. Oh, that's Terry. Come on, Gary don't want to talk. Gary's going to take his trash out. Come on, no, Gary don't. Gary don't. He wants to go see Gary. Forgotten neighborhoods. Not good. What? Is Gary gonna come back out? Let's see. Let's see if Gary's gonna come back out. Yeah, they don't know. Like, see, he rents. He rents. See, Gary owns. Gary's not happy about it either. How you doing, Terry? How you been doing over there? You ready to sell me that Jaguar?
Huh?
You ready to give me the Jaguar?
I'd love to, but I think I'll hang on a little longer.
I'll see you later.
Better guy can give it to.
Yeah, he has an old Jaguar. I've been teasing him, giving it to me. Yeah, so now this area is starting to become more updated, and most people are against it. So, all right, you guys, so we're done here, and we're done for the day. I'm gonna do a live stream today. I don't know what it's gonna be. It might be Gas Monkey Garage again. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow morning.